Have you ever pondered how the concept of one nation, one election could revolutionize the political landscape in India? Intriguing, isn't it? This idea, not as novel as it may sound, could potentially redefine the course of Indian politics and its democratic processes. One nation, one election, or simultaneous elections, is a concept that advocates for aligning the electoral cycles of the national and state legislatures in India. It proposes the organization of elections to the Lok Sabha, the lower house of parliament, and the state legislative assemblies simultaneously once every 5 years. This is not a foreign concept to India, as it was the standard practice in the early years of independence until 1967. However, over time, due to various political developments and the dissolution of certain state assemblies, the synchronized electoral cycle fell out of sync. Today, elections in India occur almost annually, with a myriad of national and state elections scattered throughout the calendar year. So, why one nation, one election? The primary rationale behind this proposal is to reduce the enormous expenditure involved in conducting elections every year. It also aims to curtail policy paralysis that results from the imposition of the Model Code of Conduct during election times, which often stalls development programs and initiatives. Moreover, it is believed that this system would limit the disruptive impact elections often have on governance due to frequent mobilization of administrative resources and personnel. It also aims to address the issue of political instability caused by coalition governments, which are often formed due to fragmented mandates in our current multi-phase election process. However, like any bold idea, one nation, one election is not without its critics. Detractors argue that it could undermine the federal structure of India, as state issues could potentially be overshadowed by national ones. It's also suggested that this system could favor larger, more dominant parties at the expense of regional parties. In sum, the concept of one nation, one election is a compelling proposition that aims to streamline the electoral process in India. It seeks to reduce election-related expenditure, curb policy paralysis, limit governance disruption, and address political instability. Yet, it's a concept that must be approached with caution, considering the potential risks to the federal structure and regional representation. Remember, the strength of a democracy lies in the balance it strikes between efficiency and representation. Whether one nation, one election can strike that balance, only time will tell. It's a discourse that invites us all to engage, question, and understand the intricacies of our democratic processes. After all, the future of our democracy is a shared responsibility.